Hey, Courtney, can you hear me?
Hey, hey.
Hi, yay, we're
Okay.
live. We made it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Can you hear me? You can hear
I
me
can hear
good?
you.
Okay, perfect.
Mm,
Hey, Courtney. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm excited if you can't tell. I've been kind of trying to troubleshoot to see if it was gonna work. And so I'm glad we made it. So I'm doing a live on my Instagram. So okay. Hey everybody, it's Brittany. It's Brittany. I always do a dance in the song. But hey y'all. So today I am interviewing one of my colleagues, and I'm really, really, really proud and happy to know her. Um, I actually,
oh,
this is Courtney, everybody. So, you guys on Instagram, you're not going to be able to see, but if you would like to see, you can come over to Facebook on my business page at Brittany Weibu. I'm trying out my Bluetooth with my phone to see if it will work. So hopefully y'all can hear me. But you guys, y'all kept telling me there was some type of technical problems with that. So I'm trying everything. Okay. But anywho, so yes, welcome. But okay, so this is the tech queen. Okay, this is Courtney Woods, also known as, right. And so right now I am doing CEO Spotlight. I'm a small business consultant and coach. And every Thursday, I bring you guys CEO Spotlight, which highlights different small business owners who have been in the game, like killing it. And there's no mistake that they're also Black owned businesses, right, who are mutilating it. Okay. So I have had the esteemed honor to work with my guest today, Courtney, also known as Tech Queen, okay, and she is rightfully so, because we've done a lot of projects. One of our clients, Ashley Ann, who is phenomenal and the best, but I got a chance to work with you, and I've got a chance to learn from you, and I did my first virtual
yeah.
conference with you, and it was so awesome. So I'm just excited that you're here, and I just appreciate you taking that time because I know you're super busy. And so I wanted to get you to tell everybody about yourself. She's an amazing graphic designer, but she does so much more than that. So I wanted you to tell everybody about yourself and about your business.
Okay. Well, definitely to start off, I'm Courtney Woods, also Tech Queen 88 in the digital world. I'm a graphic designer. I absolutely love what I do. I get to spend majority of my time helping my business minds design their businesses online, and I really enjoy helping you all grasp the concept of visual communication and structuring your sites and pages correctly. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's a whole lot of work, but it's very rewarding. So, yeah, definitely. That's me in a nutshell.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So I know that we don't have a lot of time. So we are going to be kind of moving through today, guys. But if y'all have any questions, please drop them in the questions box below on Instagram. And I'm also on Facebook and YouTube Live. And so those comments and information will be popping through as we go. So, Courtney, tell me. I was like, yes. So we always talk about here, we always talk about the behind the scenes, because a big thing that I've noticed as a consultant, right, is that business owners don't really have realistic views sometimes of what business looks like, what it should look like, what they should or shouldn't be doing. And so I like to bring people on who, one, know what they're talking about and they're legit in business. So that way you can give us some insight. So tell us, one, what made you start in your industry? Why did you decide that you wanted to help with the digital industry at all? Because it's such a big industry. What made you want to do that?
Well, I always kind of had a knack for designing little things here and there, but I didn't realize that it was something that I wanted to grow into doing as a profession until my senior year. my last year in college when I was going to UAB, I took an internship at a media company, and they actually had me moving a lot of things around on the back end of their website because they were moving from one platform to another. So I just thought that it was so neat how you could log into the back end of the website and just start moving stuff. So I was like, this is so cool. This
Let's
is how
try
they do this. So, so I started playing around with it at home. I built a site. Me and my best friend were selling natural products at the time. And from there, I was like, I really want to build websites for people. Like, this is what I want to do. And I was super excited about it. So I started actually picked up my first real client. I call it my first real client because they were not my family or one of my friends. I picked up one of my first real clients in December of 2015. So I'll be celebrating 5 years in business this upcoming December. But definitely, that's what my beginning days looked like. I had an old laptop that was barely hanging in there with me, but that's where I started at.
Yes, I love it though. Like, and I think that people have this misconception that like they're gonna start their own business, and it's like I'm gonna be in my own lane, I'm gonna go my own way, and then you get out there and it's like, oh, okay, so I still got to do this, and that before I can get over here. So much respect. Oh my gosh. So okay, tell me, what is one of your biggest like behind the scenes moments as a graphic artist? Like, what is something that people wouldn't know that goes with what you've done before?
You said, what is something that people wouldn't know that goes along with what I do?
Like, what is your biggest behind the scenes moment?
Definitely for me, it's very rewarding for me to be able to work with nonprofits in different communities. I really do enjoy pouring into the designs for the different things that they have going on. Just recently, a nonprofit that's been working with me since last year, they had a suicide prevention campaign.
Okay.
So we turned their website link into a landing page that just promoted the suicide prevention campaign. And the designs, for some reason, the designs that I come with for nonprofit foundations, they're just so touching. You know, I like for people to be able to see my stuff and really be touched by it. So it comes out a lot in a lot of my nonprofit work. So that's one of the things I'm super happy with. And another thing, what was the second part of the question?
Oh, I was just saying, like, what's one of the biggest like behind the scenes moments? Oh,
one of the
I was
biggest
just
behind the scenes moments.
Yeah, like what? So let me ask you this. I didn't know that you did nonprofit work. So that's even more. Look, see, y'all see. So okay, now let me ask you, what is one of the biggest misconceptions that people have about what you do? Like what?
One of the biggest
conceptions. Like, and you're like, no, that's not me.
It would definitely have to be that sometimes people feel like because you're on the computer, you're not really doing nothing for real because they can't see what you're doing. So I would say that's one of my biggest misconceptions. Sometimes people feel like, oh, well, you're not busy for real. You can get back on the computer later, you know.
Really? I can't say I don't understand that because people have said that to me before. It's like, well, what are you doing? You're working?
I'm just on the computer.
I am working. Believe it or not, I'm working. Okay, cool. So that actually brings us into the next question. So tell me, what is one of the characteristics that you feel are necessary to be a good entrepreneur or to be someone that's in business successfully? Because you've made a name for yourself. You have been like I said, I didn't even know that you did nonprofits, but I know that you work with different influencers. You have lots of high ticket clientele. So how do you how would you tell a person who was just starting in your industry what type of character that they would have to have?
I would definitely say you have to have some really thick skin, especially in the industry that I'm in, because it's still a form of art.
Okay.
And sometimes, like, if you're not at your best, it shows in your work. And
Ooh.
then another thing, everybody's not going to always like the designs that you come up with, but you just have to be confident in your ability and yourself, because you know there's artwork all over the world that people have for sale for high tickets, and people spend a lot of money on, and some people will look at it and look like it just looks like somebody just threw some paint at a canvas. But
Yeah,
somebody's over here paying $400,000 for it at
exactly.
the same time. So you just have to have that type of confidence in your work. Another thing in this industry, I do see graphic designers a lot of times having that interest, recognizing that interest and wanting to design people's graphics for them, which that's great. But I would definitely suggest always growing in your skill set, always taking new classes, always staying on top of what's new, the newest design trends and things like that, because that's really going to help you grow as well.
That's good. So basically,
Definitely.
trends, staying on top of trends, and making sure that you're confident in what you're delivering, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and
Hmm.
so if you guys didn't know, what Courtney does do, she also provides different types of classes that help you understand the current trends, things that are going on in the design industry, and she does a lot of coaching on that side. So y'all please hit her up. I mean, this is not just, this is literally on the side of elite of getting information from people who know what they're talking about and who are working professionals. I think that one of the biggest things when you're an entrepreneur is when you kind of first start, there's not a lot of consistent work. And so this is someone who you can really get real time information from. So I want y'all not to take that lightly. So okay, I have a myth that I'm gonna share. So one of
Okay.
the myths is that entrepreneurs only go into business for money. Do you feel like most entrepreneurs in your industry are only in it for the money? And if so, what do you think about that?
Well, a lot of people that I've come across over the last couple of years, I see more people that are passionate about what they do. Like
Nice.
they actually really enjoy it, and they're doing things in the path that they would be doing regardless, as if it was a business or not,
Mhm.
because they're taking an interest in it. Now you do still have some people that are just in it for the money. Okay. And
Mhm.
that's the whole purpose of being in business. We all in business to make
Oh,
money at the end of the day.
exactly.
So whether you're passionate about what you do or you're doing it just because this is a source of revenue for you and your family, at the end of the day, it's all about how you value the people that you're serving. So just making sure that you're operating ethical and that you're
Mhm.
just making sure that you're taking care of the people and not just out here scamming people or just, getting what you can get from them, but not delivering a quality service or product. That's
Right.
where the error comes in at. So
Mhm.
whether you're in business because you absolutely love what you do, you're so passionate about your topic, your products or your services, or you're in business just because this is a check for you. At the end of the day, making sure that you're delivering what was promised is the most important thing.
And I
Because when you're not doing that part, it takes it really takes the humanity out of it. It makes it non-ethical, and that's
mhm.
not fair to the person that's spending their money with you. So
I
yeah,
was gonna
that's what
say
I think.
I was gonna ask you too, though, Courtney. Like, because you mentioned, and I know that this is not one of our questions. Every time I get people here, I'm always like, oh my god, I got another question. So, the question I was gonna ask about that is, it's really interesting. We're talking about ethics. When you consider ethically, right, the industry that you're in, what type of things have you seen? Can you give us some examples of like things that you've seen that people have done that you felt like were less than ethical?
Definitely using other people's
Other people's
information and
property.
presenting it as your own grand master idea. I've seen that a lot of times in
Yeah.
this industry, especially with the digital products, okay? Because sometimes people feel like, they paid for it. This is something they're interested in. So they take it as their blueprint and use it to try to really just duplicate it and regurgitate everything that the last person said. That's one thing that I feel like a lot of times business minds that do that,
Mm-hmm.
they forget that they have their own creative mind and all they have to do is spend some time with it
And
and
work
getting them thoughts,
and
getting them thoughts and really come up with some of these grand creative ideas. And I must say that since I've been getting my thoughts out and
Mhm.
I've really been writing things down and remembering everything, and like it even says in the Bible to write the visions down
Yeah.
and all of that stuff. It makes it clear, it makes it plain. And so since I've been spending a lot more time doing that, I noticed like my ideas, I've always had super creative ideas, but being able to really organize them and keep up with them and watch them go from the paper to actually coming to life, that's something that is really, 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 it's a really special experience to be able to bring something where once it was nothing and create something. It's a beautiful thing. So
I
I'm
think that's
addicted to
my
that.
favorite part. I know, me too. I was gonna say that's my favorite part because I feel like this, like you can make anything, and like if you were trying to create something and you're not sure how to do it, right? Of course, you can get with the consultant, you can get with the coach, you can also get outsourced, right? If it's something that you don't know how to do, outsource and get with other creators who can create
Yes.
with you or for you collaboratively. And I think that that's where people get into this thing where they don't want to do the work. And I guess when we're saying work, that's the work part. It's literally like sitting down and taking the time to actually conceptualize and then troubleshoot it. So I think that that's definitely true. I love that you mentioned that because, of course, I've seen things like that too. And then collectively, we've also seen things as well. So I think it's important. I think it's really important that you said that. So how do you think that people can stop taking other people's property, or people can kind of start getting their creative juices flowing? I'm a little bit more interested to know, for that industry, like how would you say in your industry someone would be able to be original, like be an original in an industry that's so large without stealing how, how can people do
This
that?
is what I tell people.
Okay.
Your brand is unique,
Yeah.
just like all of us are. Now, if we look at the way that we're all made, we all have, well, a lot of us have 10 fingers, 10 toes, 2 ears, a nose, 2 eyes, a mouth, and all of that. We're similar in a lot of those ways.
Right.
But we're also very, 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 very different. God made us all totally different. No two people are the exact same. A set of twins, a set of sextuplets, None of them will be exactly the same, even identical twins.
Yes.
Some people that know identical twins can look at them and say, that's so and so and that's so and tell them apart just like that.
Mother of
So
twins.
no two people are the
True.
same.
Yeah.
So your brand is a reflection of you.
Yes.
No two brands are the same. You're a unique person. You have your own unique thoughts, the things that we like, the things that we dislike, the things that get under our skin, the things that we can't stand, the things that we love to do. All of those things make us up. And that's some of the stuff that makes us unique and different and makes our brand unique and different. So I would just say getting in touch with those things, learning what triggers you, what makes you happy, what inspires you, learning more about yourself. And in turn, if your brand is a reflection of you,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to learn more about your brand too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can implement it more,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
implement it better, and write down your vision. So I would definitely start there. For anybody that's having trouble being original, it's just simply finding who you are,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
loving you for you,
I agree.
accepting that this is who you are, and it's once you get into it, it'll
Yeah.
be a whole lot more easier to recognize the different things that you want to implement in your brand.
I really agree with that a lot, and I think I'm gonna be talking about that a lot more in some of the coming episodes. So look, I'm gonna say, and I say episodes because you are my second guest on my officially my second guest.
No.
Yes, girl, on my brand new podcast that
Okay.
I just started. It's called CEO Spotlight with Brittany Weibu. And so it's on several different platforms, but I went through Anchor, and so I've got my RSS feed, and it's out
Oh,
in different
girl.
places. And so I have brought you on as my second guest. I had been doing it, but now I have expanded the brand, and so you're my second guest, and I just really appreciate you for dropping all of those gems because we need it. And the people are gonna hear you on the podcast. I also started my YouTube channel, so they're gonna see you on the YouTube channel as well.
No, girl. She got
Facebook,
the YouTube and everything. Look
everything.
out.
Okay. So no, but thank you so much. So let me ask you this. What is your current offer that you would like to offer everyone? Or how can you help everyone? Because this is a platform, everybody, okay? And like we said, this is business. So I bring you really, really amazing people, but we have to support them. We have to support each other. So Courtney, what are you currently offering that can help other business owners or other like-minded people like ourselves?
Okay. Well, right now I have digital visuals one-on-one.
Okay.
It's actually, and I just dropped the link in the comment too. If you go to the link in my bio, bit.ly/techqueen88, and click where it says digital visuals, it'll take you straight over to the page. But basically, digital visuals one-on-one is a vault of different, it has video tutorials in there, and it also has guides and cheat sheets in there.
I saw
So
that.
the digital product cheat sheet is actually composed of different images and graphics to show you different examples for your digital products. Because I know a lot of times people get stuck. I'm sorry, when they're trying to select what they want to create as far as the graphic for the digital product. Because since we can't touch them, you can't really just take a picture of your digital product and show everybody what you're selling.
Right.
So we want to come up with unique and creative graphics that relate to our product, services, customers, and our brand identity.
Nice.
And also it comes with the step-by-step video tutorial to walk you through it. And then you also get the selection guide along with another video tutorial to walk you through that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also get the bonus video, how to design graphics that evoke emotion. Okay. Because we really want to be creating to relate. Because it's people around the World Wide Web that's slacking where you packing, but it's up to you to grab their attention, okay? And designing graphics that evoke emotion is definitely going to help us to create those graphics that will relate to them, okay? And then the last bonus is you actually get lifetime access to all of the digital visuals tutorials in the vault. So the old ones, the ones that are in there now, and also the ones that I'm going to be dumping over there as I go. So yeah, definitely. It's only $18 right now. And again, you get lifetime access, instant access, and it's some really, really good stuff in there. So yeah, it'll be super helpful for you.
You look, you know I'm a tech nerd, honey, so I like it. I'm with it. I'm here for it. So if you guys, thank you so much, Courtney. So if you guys, I did put the link on YouTube, and I did put it on Facebook as well. And then also the link is, if you click the link in my bio, you can either click the link in Courtney's bio and go straight to it, or you can click the link in my bio, tap the 6th button, and you will be able to actually get to her. You'll be able to get to her offer. Again, that's $18 versus $79. So stop playing around and go ahead and get the information from an expert that knows what she's talking about, that works with reputable brands all over the World Wide Web and beyond, to get your life.
Beyond. I like that.
To get your life, okay? So yeah, so Courtney, I know you have to run, but I just wanted to bring you on and have you, and maybe I can have you back again on the podcast. But I just want to say thank you so much, just for thank you for working with me on a day-to-day basis. Thank you thank you for putting up with me. No, thank you for really just taking the time, because I know that you have a lot going on. And just thank you for pouring back into other people. You're doing it. I didn't know you were doing it in community, but you're also doing it in the community too. And just as a Black business owner to another Black business owner, female business owner, thank you. So I'm excited to see. I'm telling you, like, I work with some phenomenal people, and like every time I talk to one of y'all, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I just got to learn XYZ, and that's so cool, and I got to learn it from this person. So I just wanted to say thank you. Just thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me.
Yes, ma'am. So everybody, if you need more information about Courtney, she's her information will stay on my page. And I just got my Shopify moving, so her information will be linked there as well. So that way you guys can find her services, go book her, work with her. And again, thank you, Courtney, for being here. And you guys, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, please shoot me a DM. Y'all know I'm active there, or you can send me an email at info@icoachlove.com. And I will see you guys again next Thursday at 4 p.m., not 3, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. I love y'all, and I mean it. And I'll see y'all soon. Bye.